Eldamir has sat on the council since the beginning of Avalier. It is rare to see an ancient elf, but you see, slightly bowed with age, wearing a shimmering golden cloak that appears to offer little glimmering crystals of golden light that shimmer in geometric shapes and turn into motes and float away. A face illuminated by its own wisdom and counsel. The eyes of Eldamir are soft and smiling, and he leans upon a wooden staff that he has wielded for centuries.
Your Eminence.
Keeper, it is a pleasure to meet you here in this place.
The pleasure is mine. What do I owe the pleasure?
You see, Loris says, "The great Archmage Eldamir the Wise wished to meet you face to face, my good friend." You see, Eldamir says,
I did wish to meet you face to face. I was told, word reached my ear, high up though I am, I still see much, that the record has been set that the Librarium Incantatum, under its current Keeper of Scrolls, has bested the previous record for magical knowledge gained in a single venture. And I asked to whom the young Archmage Porco had wrested this title, and I was informed she had wrested it from herself, who had set the previous record.
Oh my God.
It is quite an honor to hear that my exploits have reached your ears.
Yes, well, of course. I wished only to see you. How do you... Oh! I didn't think of where we would meet. Your grandfather and me.
Yes.
Hey, when I was a young lad, I saw him and thought, there is wizardry itself. The sheer brilliance, the sight, the vision. To go to the druids of old Toramunda, those old Gaudrashari, and to say to them, well, you listen here, you might be able to turn into a bear, but so what? I was going to take this city to the sky. and he wrestled with them, he did, and they said, you're not going to split the city in half, and he said, there's more broomstone. Did you know that the veins of broomstone set into the sculpture are perfect to the millimeter, with the veins of broomstone in the base of the city itself? It is a perfect replica.
You know, I did, but I never tire of hearing of it or your stories.
I'm sure that I repeat myself. Here's a story you won't have heard, and I'll tell this, and it's a little...
No, please, I have all the time.
Well,
Are you all right? Do you need to sit down?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
No, quite all right. Hold on. There it is. Oh, well. All I wished to say was... Oh, your grandfather, Emir the Bold, they made this statue, and the original artist, he was going to be lifting the city aloft, and in the structure that he made, they had a small miniature version. This was centuries ago, and they had a small miniature version, and they lifted it up, and they said, "Well, put it in the dome." And he said, "So what? Everyone standing on the floor is going to see the bottom of my chin, looking up at the city up here. It's the most unflattering angle I've ever heard of." He said, "The city should be down here so that people on the ground can see my face looking down at the city."
After all, it's all perspective.
Perspective is exactly the word. Loris, you would be so kind as to speak to the Keeper of Scrolls. There are some matters of perspective, and I'm very interested to know what, on this, the eve of the replenishment, what you see as the future of Avali. How does the day strike you, my lady?
Goodness, that is quite the question, but I believe deeply in me and my fellow compatriots and our dreams of Avalir and continuing to set the reputation of the forefront of the Age of Arcanum. We will always be first and foremost. That is my goal and destiny.
Destiny.
Yes.
A single golden tear collects at the corner of his eye. Says,
We live in an age where we now know that we may write our own destiny.
Absolutely.
Loris, talk to her about what we, talk to her.
and you see, he says,
Happy replenishing to you, Keeper of Scrolls.
Your Eminence.
he vanishes from this place.